Whoa. You guys see that? It wasn't me, right guys? Wow. Look at this. What is up, Seeker Squad? We're here today at the Medfield State Hospital. It's one of the buildings. As you can see, it says entry to buildings prohibited. Everything's boarded up, but you are allowed to walk the grounds. So, I mean, if we find a window that we can look in, we can take a look. I have paper, a packet with some information, so we'll find a spot to sit down. Look at this right here. This is it's public ground, so there is going to be people walking around. So we gotta be careful not to put anybody on camera. Don't want to be on camera. But this is an old asylum, Medfield State Hospital. It's pretty crazy information that I have about it. So I figured we walk around, find a spot to sit down where we can kind of be by ourselves, and then I'll read that packet to you. So this is very active walking ground. People come here a lot to exercise, walk their dogs. I got a dog walking up to me right now. Looks very friendly though, so we'll see what happens. Morning. He didn't look too friendly. He didn't even say morning back to me. Look at this white building up here. I think we might come sit on the porch and read the packet. Can't see inside. All the windows are boarded up. But we can sit on the porch. It says you can't enter the buildings. I'm gonna say you can't sit on the porch. I wonder what this building was used for. It says 31. It must be, I think there's a map that says what each building is, and maybe that's what the numbers are for. Okay. I'm gonna sit right here and read this packet. Maybe we'll turn the SpiritBox on right here real quick. Don't mind the noises, guys. Whoops. Try to tighten that up a little bit. All right, there we go. Guys are pretty far away. Put you lower, get you closer. There we go. All right. Let's read this packet. Medfield State Hospital. In 1890, 316 acres of land was acquired for the construction of what was then called the Medfield State Asylum. In 1894, over 200 men in a steam shovel were working laying out the avenues in the grounds of the new asylum. By 1895, most of the buildings were completed, with a maximum capacity set for 1,000 people. That'd be a squirrel over there. Keep hearing stuff. Look, I'll show you guys. Those bushes right there. Keep hearing stuff in there. That'd be a squirrel in there or something. Alright. Where was we? Except for 1,000 people. The asylum was one of the first to be built with the cottage plan. Meaning, instead of one big building, there were many buildings, so people who needed the same type of help could be housed together. What the hell was that? "18 of the buildings were wards." There's a lot of stuff happening over there. We're going to take a walk over there when we're done reading this. 18 of the buildings were wards. There was also an administration building, a laundry building, and a kitchen with 2 dining rooms which held 400 patients each. So I guess they didn't plan on feeding everybody at the same time, because if you can hold 1,000, but your dining rooms can hold 400 each, that's 200 people. With no seating. The asylum officially opened in 1896. When the first 120 patients arrived, they were brought to the asylum in horse-drawn wagons with long benches on either side. The townspeople lined the streets as spectators, watching the patients as if a parade was coming through town. Can you imagine that? You're coming to this place, asylum, most likely because your family didn't want to take care of you or didn't know how to take care of you, and you're coming through the streets, and you got all these people just lying in the streets watching you. Imagine what that felt like. That's probably not a good feeling. In August 1896, malaria hit the asylum, with many patients being affected. The 1,000 person capacity was met quickly within the first year, and within 10 years, there was dog just came running by. There was over 1,500 patients. There's going to be people walking by soon. 1,500 patients on the grounds. He ran that way.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
She knows her way around.
The death rate at the hospital was 4 patients per week, well above the town average, which had a population only slightly larger than the hospital itself. Wow, so there was as many people living inside the asylum than there was in the whole town. The asylum basically doubled the size of the town. I told you there's a lot of people that come in and walk their dogs. In 1912, an epidemic struck the hospital, lasting for 4 months, and resulted in 14 patient deaths. By 1913, the hospital was well over capacity, with 1,700 patients living at the asylum. $1,700 patients living on this land that was only made for 1,000. Another dog coming by. Where was I? A lot of people walking by here. The name of the asylum was changed to Medfield State Hospital in 1914 to instill hopefulness in the patients. So I feel like this place definitely started out as like, we want to take care of people, you know, but then it quickly became overpopulated and probably understaffed, as a lot of these places were. In 1916, hospital attendant Wesley Linton pled guilty to the beating and killing of a patient. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison. That's it. Just because it was somebody in an asylum, that would give you 3 years. I mean, I know times were different. Maybe that was a large sentence back in the day. But it seems like nothing today. People get a lot more for a lot less. Before World War I, the hospital had 362 employees. 51 of them served in the war, with 44 of those seeing active duty in France, 4 of which passed away. When the influenza hit in 1918, up to 75 employees would be sick on any single day. Nurses from other area hospitals had to be sent over to care for patients. Man, I came to this house because there was nobody here, and now it seems like everybody's walking past right here. Let's give these people a second to walk by. Alright, in total, 95 employees contracted the virus and 5 passed away. 308 patients also got the virus, with 55 of them passing. In the 1930s, the population of the hospital reached 2,000 patients, doubling what it was originally built for. Double. Built for 1,000. In the 1930s, they were at 2,000 patients. And let's not forget, they can only feed 800 at a time. The Great Depression hit the hospital hard, trying to run with less and less funding. In 1940, children were first introduced into the hospital, with the youngest being 4 years old. What? I can't even imagine that. My youngest is 5, and just be like, send it to the hospital. We don't want to deal with it. What? I couldn't even imagine that. How can you do that? There was no separate children ward, so the children were housed with the adults' general population. That's even crazy. Like, you had 18 wards. You couldn't, I mean, then again, you're also doubling the people that were here, that were meant to be here. So I guess, I don't know. I feel like that should have been priority. Let's give the children a separate space. More people. With so many men enlisting for World War II, the hospital had to deal with staff shortages. Some of the patients picked up the slack by taking care of other patients doing laundry and shoveling coal for the heaters. They were never compensated for their work. With the introduction of new and revolutionary drugs, patients were being able to be discharged from the hospital. See? That's when stuff starts to get. See, if we had they started, we want to help people. Then it went through this dark area. And now, there's new drugs. People are able to leave, go back to their families, or just go out and live on their own. Talks of closing the hospital started in the 1970s when the population was as low as 150 patients. Wow. Imagine you're up to 2,000 patients and then down to 150. On April 13th, 2003, the Medfield State Hospital was officially closed. The remaining patients were transferred to the Westboro State Hospital, and the doors closed for good. That's all the information I have. Some crazy, imagine what was going on in these walls, in these buildings. You had over 300 acres of land, so it's not like you have to worry about people coming in that you didn't want to come in. So you could do whatever you wanted here. Hence why that guy beat and killed the patient, but luckily he got caught. I'm sure there was more than one incident that happened. He was just the one that got caught. So a lot of sadness here. Who knows how many souls, spirits are still here inside these buildings. I hear more people coming. So yeah, we after these people walk by, we'll turn the SpiritBox on. Comes a dog, another dog, and then we'll try and communicate with people here at this house. And be up. Crazy how not one dog has run up to me. Like I said, none of them on a leash. They just look at me and they don't even care. Alright, let's turn this stuff on. Turn that on. Turn this on.
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
Turn the EMF on. You guys were in that live stream. You remember this. Turn this on. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see that. Not that you can read it, but it should make a beeping noise if it goes too high. No, I got a better idea. I'll put it right here. If there's any spirits here and you would like to come communicate, you can touch this box. Touch that box. The numbers will go up. And that'll let me know you're here. Or you can speak through the speaker that I'm about to turn on. Come on. Why is it not connecting? There we go. Connected. Well, I know I have it in here. There it is. There it is. Put the ball right there. Awesome. So you can touch either one of these devices. This one will light up. This one, the numbers will go up. And that's ways that you can let me know that you're here. Or you can just speak through the speaker when I turn it on. Give me 2 seconds. 1, 2. Hello to any spirits here. My name is Chris. Can you tell me your name? How do you feel about all the people that come here to walk around? Do you watch them? Say I was possessed? Thought I heard that. Say, Chris, where you been? You guys heard about me? You been waiting for me to come here? What's your name? Let's do it. Let's talk. What was your name? What is your name? Not what was your name. What is your name? I can something you. I can something you. I didn't hear what you said right there. Say our parents dropped us off. You're one of the children? If you are inside this building, can you knock on that door? How old were you when you got dropped off? How long were you here? How long did you stay in this hospital? there was no something. Mary Ellen. Hello. More people walking by. And a dog. A lot of dogs. A lot of dogs today. There's a big brick building right in front of me. I'm gonna show you guys. You might be able to see some of it. See right there? I'm thinking about going to sit over there. I wonder if that's the kitchen with the dining room. Can you tell me what that building is in front of me? What's that building that's right in front of me? Is that the kitchen? I'm going to keep walking around. This is a very big area, so I want to see as much of it as I can. You are more than allowed to follow me around while I'm here. Alright. We're going to walk around with the speaker. This thing set it off? Oh yeah, that sets it off. So we gotta be careful. The speaker definitely sets this thing off. I wonder, hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. Here. Put the speaker in my backpack. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I want to hold this as we walk around and let you guys see if it goes up or not. If you guys can see the numbers. Can you guys see the numbers? There we go. Dog about to walk behind me. Let's look at this building. Say fun. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see the numbers. I might just have to look at it. So it's straight zeros, zeroed out. Is that haunted? I don't know if you guys can hear the speaker. Look at this. Is there anybody in here? Let's go up to the door and we'll put this against the door. See if we get any readings. Just heard clicking right there. I don't know what that was. No readings. Straight zeros. Say we're doing good. I hope you guys are still able to hear the speaker. Nothing. Nothing. Straight zeros. Is there anybody inside? I'll try to set you guys up. Mary Ellen again? You know what we can do? We can sit right here and we can put this right there. And we can put the ball right next to it. Like that. Is there anybody here? Something's moving? Come knock on the door. I heard creak, the wood creak in the bottom. Can you bang on this door hard enough to make that ball go off? You said will do? Can you do it, please? And Mr. No Hair too? If there's any spirits here, can you tell me what your name is? If you lived in this hospital. I just heard it again. I don't know if you guys are able to hear this. There's definitely something going on with this wood. Went upstairs. Somebody, when I was at the other white building, somebody said you guys were waiting for me. Who told you about me? What are you? Hold on, guys. You know what? I'm just gonna put the volume down. Watch it not happen now. I keep hearing. Just gonna sit here for a minute. I hope you guys are gonna be able to hear it. It's very faint. Like if someone's not banging on it, but just like maybe tapping it. That was obviously me. I don't like that this thing keeps shutting itself off. I have to figure that out. Whoa. You guys see that? Ball's going off. The ball's going off. And I didn't touch it. Hello? Who was there? That went off for a long time. That was going off for a long time. Can you do that again? It wasn't me, right, guys? Like when I took the thing off? I don't think it was me. I might take it off again. I'm gonna do it the same way. I went like this, and I went. It might have been me. It might have been me. See, because now it's going off again. All right, that might have been me that set it off. Okay, debunked. Any doubt? You gotta throw it out. So but see how quick that was? The last one lasted a long time. If you could set that ball off again and make these numbers go up, then I would definitely know it was you and not me. Because I just set it off and it went quick. But the last time it was lighting off for a long time. All right, let's turn the volume back up. It's not, like I said, it's not creaking. Come on. There we go. If someone just set that ball off, can you tell me what your name is? Well, I'm gonna have to definitely look at that and see if it was me who set that off, or if it was the spirits. Could have been me. Alright, I think we're gonna get going now. As I said, this is a very big hospital. It just did it again. When I turn the speaker on, they want to tap on the door. When I shut the volume all the way down, nothing. Alright. Where to? Or they just said where to? You tell me where to. But I'm going to shut this off as we walk you. With me? Say where to with you? Alright. I'm going to shut this off. Put that in there. Take the ball. Put the speaker in the big bag. Put the speaker in the big pocket. Too much stuff. Too much stuff, guys. Alright, let's go. I'll put you guys down a little bit so I can carry you easier. Hello. Thank you for coming down and joining me. Alright. Well, I definitely feel like there was something going on here. I kept hearing tapping on the door. Nothing loud. And I don't know about that ball. It could have been me, though. Let's look behind this bit. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. I wish we could get inside. At least look inside. But they don't want you to do that. No, there's nobody here at this building. Building 29. Ooh, we got some windows with no boards on them. We can't reach them. But some windows up there. No boards. Anybody in those windows? You want to show yourself? Quiet over here. there's supposed to be a map somewhere. Tells you where all the buildings are. Not sure where that is. That's building 21 right there. Let's take a walk down this way. What do you guys think? Should we turn the spirit talker on as we're walking around? What? You say yes? Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it on. Gotta load it up. Ugh. Can you imagine what this place must have been like when it was operational? Let's go look at building number 21 as this loads up. Because I see people right there. So we're gonna go this way. Look at the second floor porch. Has a metal, pretty sure that was a bird or something over there. Has metal fence on it. Probably keep people from jumping off. All right. Let's sit right here. Put you guys nice and high. I hope that's a bird I keep hearing. There you go. Let's stay here for a minute. With the spirit talker. And I know some of you don't like the spirit talker, but I don't think everything that comes through on it pertains to us or is paranormal. I know it just spits out words, but when you're asking questions and you get the answer, it's pretty hard to deny that, you know. And we've gotten that plenty of times. That's why I still use it. It's not 100%, but nothing in the paranormal world really is 100%. You gotta take everything with a grain of salt. All right, here we go. Spirit talker's on. If there's anybody here, can you knock on that door? I'll put your name on my screen. Or put, what was this place called when you were here? Was it called, that's me with that light, that's me. Was it called the hospital? Or was it called the asylum? Push. Push? Push what? So quiet. If you said push, what do you mean by that? So many people stare at me. Nobody's asking me a question though. All you gotta do is say, hey, what's the secret squad? And I'll let you know. Follow me on YouTube. Alright, if you said push, what do you mean you were pushed? You push open the door? What do you mean by push? Something coming through? Gary?
Gary.
Gary. We got Gary here. I did ask for a name. Hey, Gary. How old are you, Gary? Did you guys hear that? That was definitely a knock. I hope you guys heard that. I know it's hard sometimes. Is that you, Gary? Did you knock? Can you knock again?
Eleanor.
Eleanor. Gary and Eleanor. Were you guys patients here? Did they call this place a hospital? Or did they call it an asylum when you were here? Can you tell me that? Was it a hospital or an asylum? Begin.
Begin.
Begin? You were here at the beginning when it was an asylum. How old were you? I know you guys can't see the numbers, but it's all zeroed out. And if those numbers go up, you know I'm gonna get you close to see it. I'll show you guys right now. That way you can see it's all zeroed out. I hope you guys can see that. People walking by right as I did that. Oh, that's good.
All is well.
All is well. That's good. That is good. See, I told you when I was reading the packet that I feel like this place started out like they wanted to help people, but just got overpopulated, understaffed, and obviously you always have some people that just don't care. Back in the day, they didn't care, which is very sad. People coming here for help, they just didn't care. Treated them as if they were nothing. Well, we're not doing that to you guys. We're here so you guys can share your story and we can bring you some joy, hopefully. Peace, love, and joy. That's what Secret Squad is all about. And respect. Don't forget respect. Alright, George, Eleanor, we're gonna get going so we can see some more of this place. Do you have any one final word or message that you would like to say? Give them a minute to get their message out, and then we're going to move on. Actually, we're going to give them a minute to get their message out, and then that's going to do it for this part of the video. And we will definitely be filming more here, but that's going to be another video. Yeah. As soon as this message comes through, here it comes. Of course, right?
Party.
Party. I said we're going to be done, and they say party. Alright guys, well you guys can have your party. But Secret Squad, that's going to do it for this video. As I said, I'm staying here, but that's going to be the next video. And you guys are the best subscribers on YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Order a shirt if you want. You guys are the best. I'm your man C-Fan. I'll see you in the next one.